welcome to my first video that I'm making for this channel. Yeah, I've decided to review some of the models that I've got, or that I get in my collection and when I add them to my collection. So obviously right in front of you we've got the Bugatti Veyron SuperSport made by Minichamps. I only just got this through the post today, and I've been wanting to get this model, or a model of a Bugatti Veyron SuperSport, for probably about 4 or 5 years now, maybe more than that actually, maybe 6. And because they're so expensive and so hard to come by, it's just not been possible. But I was lucky enough to come across this one on eBay for about, I think it was listed for about £150, which there's a story for that actually. £150, and the guy was who was selling it offered me it for 120. So the story goes, right, this is just a disclaimer as well, not to, well, it's not really a disclaimer, it's what you should be aware of when you buy stuff on eBay. So obviously £150. The only pictures on the listing was of it in the box. It didn't actually show the model, it just showed the box. So yeah, so I sent a message to the seller saying that I'm really interested in the model, because I just have pictures of the actual car, the actual model itself, not just the box. And yeah, and then he got back to me straight away and was like, yeah, I can get some pictures, only if you're really interested in buying it, as the box has never been opened, and I'd only open it if you're interested in getting it. So I straight away sent a message back and was like, yeah, no, I'm really interested in getting the model. I just want to make sure everything's all in good order, and actually see picture of the model to make sure, you know, it's there, not just the box and he's trying to scam me or whatever. And yeah, and then he didn't get back to me for about 2 days, until he's randomly out of nowhere sent me an offer of that £120. So I thought, if I pay by PayPal, I'm protected then, so I'll go for it. I'll take the risk and go for it. And he never sent me the pictures, and I can now see why. It's because this pop-up spoiler, so I'll take this little bit out. This comes with the model, this little plastic additive to the spoiler. Yeah, it's because this doesn't actually stay down. It just pops up. There is a button underneath just here that obviously when it is down it pops it up, but I don't know, maybe something inside is broken, I don't know, but I can't get that down. So I think that's maybe the reason why he wouldn't sort of send me any pictures or anything. Also, there's a couple of like marks here and there, like on the bonnet just there, right on the edge. I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up. I don't know whether that's just a manufacturing problem or whatever, but it's a bit of, you know, it's a bit white in that area. Anyway, yeah, continuing on with the story, and then when I got it today, I was unboxing it from the postal box and ended up with this, and opened this, which was really easy to open. Like the flaps just like this, just popped open like that straight away. So I thought, that's been opened before. And then got into the foam box inside, which I'm not going to bring out, and the tape that holds it together from the manufacturing factory was cut as well. And then one of the screws out of the two, one of the screws that was meant to be holding the car into the plate was separate in next to the bag with this in it. So I thought, he's lied here. He's saying that it's never been opened and it's brand new, so just be careful. Luckily I'm happy with it. I'm happy because I've always wanted one of these, and I got it for a decent price, £120. And it was the only one I could find, and the rest of them were auto-wars for almost £300. So I'm very lucky. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into my first review. So, I'm going to start off with the front. Now, people give a lot of stick to Minichamps for their model, and obviously the price and the lack of detail, but you could compare it to, you know, the Hot Wheels little 1/64 Bugatti Veyrons that are going up in price to about £20 to £40. You know, it's because it's a collector's item, they're very rare, that's the reason why they're so expensive now. But anyway, so the grille on the front, it's just one plastic piece that you'd get on a budget Maisto model. Same with the ones down here as well. And yeah, and then the little badge in there is a nice separate piece. I actually quite like that badge. I think it's pretty cool looking. So yeah, I think the Auto Art one, the badge is red, but I can't really remember. Yeah, and the headlights, very well detailed actually. Just zoom in there. Yep, as you can see, there's no pegs or anything. It all looks really well made in there. And then the front, just gently open this. There you go. So obviously the trunk for the boot opens. And inside is carpet. Can't really pick that up on the camera, I don't think. But obviously, it's held on by, but it was hinges. Yeah. So there's not really a lot to say about the front. I just think it's just really well done, especially the headlights. Moving on to the sides. Wheels are very well made as well. The discs sadly don't spin with the wheel, but still really well done. It does have steering as well. Not that it really matters for me because most of my models sit on a shelf. I don't do any dioramas or whatever they're called, or I don't play with my models because especially ones like these, they're really rare and quite hard to come by and expensive. So yeah, and the mirrors. It's always one thing to look out for as well when you do purchase a second-hand model on eBay, is to make sure that both the wing mirrors are there. Because, like, this seller lied about it being brand new. And they could obviously look at the pictures, but they could lie and be like, this has come off, and not tell you. So, just be aware. Yeah, inside. The interior is well made. The seats are plastic. But everything else is carpeted, even the door. The door card's looking really good. So I'll just lift this up and get that in there. Right there is made of carbon fibre. And then the door cards are really well detailed. And then as you can see, as well with carbon fibre, is the paint of the model itself, which is amazing. Bugatti badge on the filler cap, and then the air intakes up the top here. And then the engine, sadly, unlike the Auto Art, this part doesn't open, or you cannot take the whole backing off of here because it just doesn't open. It's not just been like that, but we'll find out in a minute. Yeah, it's not really a lot to say again about the sides. I do like this orange and black combo, I think it's really cool. And then moving on to the back. It's really well done again, other than the only thing I don't like about the back is that this is a sticker, I'm pretty sure, because it is raised and you can sometimes see a certain light and certain angles, a little square around it. That's a good one though. Because it is a sticker, but sometimes from, like I said, distance and angles, can't really notice it, but it's, you know, it's still there. I thought they would have put a little bit more effort considering the price, and it's Minichamps as well. They're normally quite a good model maker, but anyhow, both the grills back here, same as the front, they're not going all the way through, just plastic pieces. The exhaust is really well done actually. You know, they're not just one big piece. And then you can also see some red lights there as well. And then the tail lights are actually really well done as well. There's no pegs either, which is good. So yeah, nice diffuser. Obviously, like I said, I haven't had this model for long. It literally just came in the post today, so I'm still looking around this model. Personally, I think it's really, really good. I think it's really worth the money, if you could find it, if you're lucky enough to find one. Yeah, because they are really hard to come by at a decent price. Because some people are asking stupid money for it. Like, there was a couple on there. I think there was another Minichamps one on there that was about £350, and because you know you can get Autowar cheaper than that. And I've obviously heard that the Autowar one's better purely because of like the extra added details, like the grills and whatnot and all that sort of stuff. The actual paintwork's a bit better looking as well, and you can actually take off. You can actually reveal the whole engine bay, whereas on this one you can't take the whole backing off. But other than that, I really do think this model is really worth getting, either an Autowar or Minichamps like this one. So if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to see more.